Fish on! Fish on! Oh gosh. Got him! Got him! Got him! Fish on. He's running. Oh my gosh, he's running. Oh my gosh. Another nice one. What's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Really excited for today's adventure because if you look behind me, we are out here on the home lake, the lake that was dried up all the way just a few months ago. Well, we had a few inches of rain come through the state and it filled this sucker right back up, which is good because the folks that are out here working on it, I think they needed some water in the lake so they can get out here and do a few additional things before they fill this thing up for good. But we're out here today. It's our first time out here on the lake since it's been dried up. I guess since maybe last spring we came out here. And I'm sure a lot has changed, but I'm hoping to get out here and find some fish. I don't know if we'll catch any, but I want to see some. The lake right now is currently 5 feet lower than normal pool once it gets all said and done. But it's a lot of water. There's a lot of area we can traverse in the boat with today, so I'm very excited. I'm also excited to check out the new boat lanes that they have cut. I'm not going to run all of them, obviously, but I'm going to run these ones in this area just to see what they look like. But one of our main goals, of course, is to try to find some fish, and if we could catch one, I don't care what it is, it would be awesome. I've got a couple rods with me. I got a rod for bass, I got a rod for some bluegill or catfish or something, and I dug up some fresh worms, so surely we will be able to find something. So hopefully y'all are excited to tag along on this exploratory mission. With every day that passes, it's a day that we are closer to having this lake done, or for them having the lake done, and hopefully restocking it and us getting to get back out here and do what we do and catch some fish, get back to normal. It's been a challenging last few years not having this lake for us to fish in, but I think when it's all done, it's going to be great. So hopefully we can find a few fish. Hopefully y'all are excited for today's adventure. If y'all are, do me a solid, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more, and let's find something crazy. Let's go. All right, right here in this big open area, and I mean, it looks like a full lake. It looks like a normal lake. I mean, it looks like a little bit low, obviously, because you can see all these stumps. And when the lake is up, most of these stumps will be underwater. But look at all this water. I mean, just a few months ago, this was just kind of like a big pond, and it was all dry on every side of this. And it's crazy. And right now, we're sitting in 6 feet of water, and I haven't really seen anything pop up on here. And for those of y'all that have been following, you know that pretty much all the fish in here died, but there are still a few. But what we're looking for is some little blobs on this thing so we can see some fish. Or we're looking out here in the open to see if we can see anything surface, jump, looking for shad, looking for anything that could be out here. But with the lake being up, they could be anywhere at this point. They're not restricted to this one area. So that's good for the fish, bad for us trying to find them. Look at that. Got a couple of creatures. Looks like a pretty big fish. Could be a buffalo just suspended right there. Could be a catfish. Could be anything. Looks kind of big. Could be a group of fish. It's kind of a weird mark. But that's either one big fish or a couple of small fish all schooled up. Looks pretty nice. I think catching a fish in this lake is going to be very difficult right now just because there wasn't a whole lot of fish left in here, and now they've got a lot of water and a lot of places to spread out. I've seen a few fish on my graph. Most of them look like shad or big buffalo. I've seen a couple of gar surface, but we're going to go over here to one other spot. I thought this creek would be good. I figured they might be a little bit more condensed, and I might need to reevaluate how we're going to catch these fish. I think we ran some yo-yos, or even set up some noodles, or maybe even have like 6 or 7 rods we could, you know, set off the back of the boat, make a huge like catfish spread or something. I think that we would be able to catch something, whether it be a catfish or a bowfin or a gar. We might try that next time we come out, but for today and the gear that I have, it's gonna be very difficult. I've got a plastic worm, I've got these live worms, and there's a deep hole over here where they like to normally hang out in the summertime. So we're gonna see if they went over there And now that the water's warm, the water here, it says it's 89 degrees. So it's extremely warm. So I wouldn't put it past these fish to sneak out a little bit deeper. But all is good so far as navigation. Where they've cut the trails, it seems pretty good. I mean, you can see it right here. You can see right here, like all this is nice and clear. I'm in the path of where they cut. There's a little bit of grass floating up here and a few logs, but I've been looking at it on my side scan just to kind of verify that it was cut, and everything looks good. I haven't hit any stumps yet, which is kind of incredible since there is 19 bajillion stumps out here. There's been a lot of people that have commented on our videos about this, and they've seen, seen the stumps out here in the lake, and they said, they thought that they were going to cut all these stumps, and I keep telling them, no, that'd be crazy. It would take them, probably 50 years to cut all of these stumps. Maybe not that many, but it would take a long time to cut all these stumps, and these stumps are what make this lake so great. It makes it, a little more difficult to access a lot of these fish, and it just gives them unlimited places that they can hang out. Now, not all these stumps are great spots for fish to hide, of course. There's better stumps than others out here, but I think it's cool to have a lake like this. There's not very many lakes like this in Arkansas or around that I know of anywhere that are this stumpy and have this many obstacles. So I think it's fun. It's the identity of this place, and I think it's overall what made this place such a unique and special fishery for so many years, and for hopefully many more to come. But we're gonna go over here to this deep hole, see if we can't see something. I was hoping to see a school of catfish or something on the bottom crawling around, but I haven't seen anything like that yet. I know they're in here, we just gotta find them. Okay, I made it out here to this deep hole in the lake, and I've been seeing a lot of shad flickering around. I've seen a few fish swirl. Don't know what they are, but I've got these night crawlers I dug up, and I've got 2 poles, and I'm just gonna toss them out. I've already got this 1 pole set up. I'm gonna toss them out here behind the boat. I got this little micro rod. I wish I would have brought more poles, but I'm just gonna toss these out here on the bottom, and I'm just gonna let them sit. I'm gonna give it like a half hour. I feel like right here is as good as anywhere I could fish. And I'm literally just gonna sit right here for half an hour and see if one of these guys gets bit. If not, it was a pretty solid try. I tried throwing some jigs, I tried throwing some plastic worms around, but I think our best bet's gonna be just letting these worms soak. Fish on! Fish on! What is that? I got a catfish! Let's go! It's not much, but we got a channel cat on the live night crawler. I put a bobber on. Yes! Look at that, a beautiful little catfish. All right, look at that. Got the hook out. First fish I've caught on this lake in the year 2026 is a little channel catfish. That is awesome. Let's send him back. Get us another worm out of this Raising Cane's cup. I literally had just re-rigged that, put a bobber on, and that was the first. Oh shoot, what's happening here? Little pole. Okay, that looks suspicious. It was out there for about a minute, and bang, got one. I was like, I probably should have one suspended and one on the bottom. So we're gonna see if we can do that again. See if it was a fluke. See if that was the real deal. I feel like well, we just caught that one. I feel like I can move over and get tighter to like a big stump or something, a big old piece of structure out there. It might be better. Oh, bite. Oh, I missed him. No way. Just had another one on the bobber behind the boat. Unless I'm crazy. I'm gonna pick up this one and check it. Make sure it's got bait. Oh gosh. Got him. It's another little one. But I do not care. Come here, buddy. Let's go, a little chunky. Look at this cute little baby channel catfish. Not big whatsoever, but this is big for me to actually catch a fish out here. It may not be a 5-pound bass or a 2-pound crappie, but it is something. It is a game fish, so you cannot complain with that. I'm gonna put this worm over there closer to that one. Yes! Oh no, he came off. No. No, we got them fired up. They're just little. Okay. Well, mommy and daddy got to be around somewhere. Putting the bobber on was the move, 100%. I don't have a ton of these worms, so I got to kind of start breaking them apart. Back in the same spot. Got him. It's another, this thing is so tiny, holy cow. This place got them bigs in it. A little munchkin. Well, that goes to show these catfish that survived in here have definitely been spawning. So we should at the minimum have a healthy population of channel cats to mess with. I mean, probably from now until the time this deal is done. I've seen some shad flicker and they got shad. I'm sure some bluegills in here too. I'm sure there's a little bit of everything still in here. But these catfish just shows you how hardy these things are. It's hard to kill a catfish. That's a better fish, I think. He's running. This feels different. Come on, be better. Oh yeah, not much better, but it is better. Just made that worm made that bobber disappear. For a second, whenever I lost touch with them, I thought we might have had ourselves a dang big old channel cat. I really feel like we sit here long enough, we'll probably run into a 3 or 4 pounder, maybe a bigger one. Not bad. Down there's about 13 inches. Felt like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. This one had a bite. Spit it out. I'm hoping we do that thing where we have our small rod out and it catches the big fish. Okay, so it's been a few days since we caught those catfish out on the lake in the boat. I actually ended up catching about 6 or 7 more. When I got home to edit it, all the footage was all jacked up, so y'all didn't see that, but we did at least reach our goal of catching a fish out in the draining lake in the boat. But since then, the lake has actually come down quite a bit. We can't get the boat out there anymore, and I wanted to come over here back towards the dam. We have some water running through these pipes, and it had been pretty stagnant, but since the rain came up and the water came up in the lake, we've had some more flow and had a chance for some fish to swim down here or swim up here to these pipes. So I've got a simple just bobber and hook and night crawler rig. We're gonna pitch around into these pipes down here below the lake. The lake is up there, and we actually might go up there and do some bank fishing in the lake, just see if we can catch some additional fish. I'd like to see if we can catch something besides the catfish, maybe catch some bluegill, yellow bass, drum, of course some catfish. But only time will tell, and this is a great place to start because there should be some fish here attracted to this moving water. So let's get down here. Let's get a worm on the hook and let's see if we can catch something. We got this pipe here, we got a pipe over there. So I already see a few fish swimming around that I think will bite a night crawler. Let's get into it. Got him. Kind of swallowed. I might be fishing a little too deep. There we go. First fish. First fish in the hole is a bluegill. Let's shallow it up just a little bit. He couldn't quite pull it down. He kind of swallowed it. Oh, I had another one. There we go. Bang! Look at that. Big old fish just camped right there. He swallowed it too. No, he didn't. Next drop, we got another bluegill. Pretty sweet. Fast action. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Got him. A little bit better. There we go. Oh, he got my worm. Another decent bluegill. Not a huge one. You could definitely keep and eat that. I bet there's got to be some bigger ones down there. Oh my gosh, I saw a huge swirl. Got him. Oh, that's a nice bluegill. I don't think that's what I saw bite my bait. I saw something bigger than that. They're probably competing for it. That's a chunker. What a healthy fish. Put it right back in there. There was a nice fish that swirled on it. I might need to make it a little bit deeper to get down there to the possible bottom dwellers, but I really don't know what kind of obstacles are right there. Got him. Yes, sir. I might be a little bit too deep. They're having a hard time pulling it down. And these are big enough bluegill to pull the bobber down. All right, I traveled up here on the upstream side of where I started. There is a ton of gar surfacing. And there was a guy down here and he said that he caught some bass earlier this morning. And he had about 1.5 million gar also bite his lure. So I'm sure we're gonna have a shot at catching something besides a bluegill right here. And I'm willing to bet there's probably a catfish here. I can see all those gar. Holy cow, look at them all. I need a short nose gar. Are any of those short noses? I think they're all spotted. I got one. I got one. It might be my short nose. Nope, it's a spotted. First fish that's not a bluegill. Is it a spotted? Yeah, it's spotted. Oh, that was my short nose I was looking for. Definitely not everybody's favorite fish, but we'll take it. We will take it. Little spotted gar to mix things up a little bit. Well, that's all I really needed to see right here, was that we could catch something. And heard there was some bass. You might come back out here tomorrow morning or this afternoon or something. All right, so we're over here in the last spot that we're gonna fish today. This is a little deep water section. It's not deep now, but it once was a deep section of this pre-existing creek channel. And it's the only spot over here that's caught some water, and it appears there are some fish trapped in here. Me and Jay fished over here before and caught some fish, so I figured I'd check it out, see if there's anything happening. And I've got my rod in the water right now. I've got a night crawler on it, and we're gonna see what we can catch out of this hole. I did go over and check out the bridge after I caught that last gar, and there was water there and there was some fish there, but it was hard to fish. There's a lot of log jams, and I fished for about 30 minutes. Wasn't really getting bit, so that's why we decided to stop here as our last little zone. I want to catch a catfish. I think we can make it happen here. I'm not leaving until we catch a catfish or a bowfin or something different than what we've already caught today. Unless we sit here for 2 hours and don't catch anything, then we'll just scratch it, but I think we're gonna catch something. Got him, whatever he is, got him. Is that a catfish? Come on up, don't be a turtle. It's a fish. Is he snagged? Is he wrapped? He might be got wrapped. I think it's a fish. Oh, he just wrapped himself up. There he goes, it's a catfish. It's what we wanted. That bait was in the water for 3 seconds. You see how fast that was? Those fish are hungry. Boom. I guess I don't need any fresh bait. I mean, he swallowed it too. He was on there instantly. That got our first channel cat, and he gobbled that worm up. Got us a dusty old channel cat. That is awesome. Fish on. I think it's another catfish. He's running. Oh my gosh, he's running. He is running. Oh, it's a big catfish. I'm just trying to keep him up. I know there's a lot of Stix out here. Come on, buddy. Yes, sir. Another catfish. They're big, like they're long, but they're skinny. A couple of casts later, and we got our second channel catfish. He's not looking the best. The conditions here aren't great, but maybe he'll survive. Nice fish. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe he didn't swallow it. Oh, another catfish. It's a bullhead this time. That's a pretty fish, holy cow. It's a black or brown bullhead, I don't really know. Look at the colors. Just beautiful, mossy camo patterns this guy's sporting. He's also got a hole in his back, look at that. That's crazy. Okay, we got the hook out. Beautiful bullhead. We got 2 channel catfish and a bullhead. Sweet. I honestly think if I had more than 1 rod right now, that I would be not able to keep up with them. They're biting that good. Even with these nasty, these worms were so good earlier, and I tried to keep them out of the sun, but it's just so hot that they just didn't make it, man. They just melted. And they're still doing their part though. Catching us some catfish. So I got just this little Y stick here, and I'm just tossing my guy out there. This is not my preferred setup, but it's doing all right. I wish I had something besides a little brim hook. Wish I had something a little bit stouter, maybe like a size 1 or 2 bait holder, or maybe even a circle hook. Maybe a little bit heavier leader line. I've only got 8-pound leader line. And there's all these, I want to cast these other zones over here. There's a lot of fish on both sides of me, but there's just too much wood and stuff to get hung up on. Right here in front of me is the cleanest zone. But the good news is that there's a lot of fish out there. Oh my gosh, another nice one. He wrapped himself up again. Looks like another catfish. Oh my gosh. This is fun as heck. I should have came here first. Nice one. I don't know, I haven't seen them, they haven't wrapped themselves up like this in a while. There we go. They're like clones. They're all these 3-pound channel cats. Big head, skinny bodies. Another catfish. That's awesome. Most of my worm's still on here too. Like all my worm's still on it. Look at that. Stunk out all my worm. I'm gonna throw it back out there just like that. So we catch 2 catfish on the same worm. He jumped. Did y'all see that? That's another good one. I saw my line just barely start pulling and he actually jumped. A little bit smaller guy. Another channel. Hammering him. There's another catfish. Say bye. Oh gosh. Another nice one. Another nice one. He's a fighter. Another catfish, I think. Yep, another channel cat. Fish are fighting so crazy. Not sure what number this is. 5, 6, something like that. Another quality one. Sitting back, we're gonna catch one more. I got one more big juicy worm left in my box. So let's rig him up and see if we can save the best for last. That's gonna be it for today's episode. Thanks so much for watching. I'm glad we got to catch the fish earlier on out on the lake in the boat when the water was up. But since the lake is back down for the foreseeable future, we'll probably be relegated to fishing little holes like this if we wanted to fishing out here. But even though there's not a whole lot of water out, we're still able to get here and have some fun while we are waiting for the completion of this lake renovation. So if y'all enjoyed the video, you want to see more like this, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Bye guys.